Have you checked the children?
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
You got Jaime and Fuego here.
And we are here to react to something that we are both very, very excited about.
Pumped.
We are going to react to the first official trailer for the Netflix series Locke Key.
Bammer.
Now, this is a comic book series that I have been a fan of since its inception. And I have the original issues in the box, but this is the 3 giant library editions of the 6-issue series that they had representing Locke and Key. Now, I believe that this series is going to be all about the first 2 volumes based on the actual marketing that they've done, the head key.
Notably
the head key does not come into play until volume 2 of Locke and Key. So this volume is volumes 1 and 2. So just so you guys know, we are going to be doing a review of the entire Locke and Key series, which includes those volumes, all 6 of those volumes, as well as this hardcover, which was Locke and Key, Heaven and Earth.
It was like the spin-off stories or something.
It was a couple
place,
of
like, way before.
Yep, couple of spin-off stories, and then Locke and Key Grindhouse, Locke and Key Dollhouse, and finally Locke and Key Dog Days.
Rough.
So that is those are all reviews you can look forward to in the very near future, because Locke and Key, the Netflix series, premieres on February 7th. So being that I have all of that, and Fuego, if you take a step out just a little bit, being that I have all of the or these, not all of, but a lot of the Key replicas from Locke and Key right there. There's 2 more on their way, and then there's still a couple that have been out of print that I haven't been able to get yet, but I'm a huge fan. So I have the Key replicas, and now finally, after 2 different aborted attempts for Locke and Key series up till this point.
I think it was either on Fox or one of the other major networks, but then there was also there was Hulu that was trying to do it, and they even filmed a pilot directed by Andy Muschietti. And they didn't put it serious.
Which we might still be able to watch at some point.
I would hope so.
Well, because remember, we have a friend that said they have a copy, and we just need to meet up with them.
We probably shouldn't say who it is.
Well, that's why I said a friend.
Exactly. But although the interesting thing is that the only carryover from that particular series, which is majorly retooled by Netflix, is the kid who played Georgie in both of the It movies, the young Georgie. He's the one that they retained and brought over for this Netflix series.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So he's playing the youngest of the...
and he was the youngest in the first iteration, too?
Yep, he's playing the same character.
How long ago was that one?
About 1.5 years, 2 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
It was like right after...
So close enough where he could still play Bodhi.
Yeah, it was right after It 2017 that Muschietti filmed this pilot, and it just didn't get picked up. Hulu, for whatever reason, passed on it, and Netflix jumped on that shizzle, but they recast everybody except for him.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, prediction, based on this series right here, Locke and Key, is one of, if not my favorite comic book series of all time. That includes Sandman, that includes anything and everything that people think are the best. I'm not really the hugest Watchmen fan. Some people put it up there, but this, to me, as a horror fan and just the way it was done, it is seriously one of, if not my favorite comic book series of all time. So I am super excited about this trailer, let alone this series. So yes, count on the fact that we will have a full series review of this done. Fuego, I'm telling you, you better find time between the 7th. When is the 7th of February? What is the day of the week?
If I'm not mistaken.
It is a Friday. So you better have all of them done and ready to review by that Sunday.
Well, the first 2 volumes, right?
No, I'm saying the
You want to
series.
have the entire
When
all,
the series
all 6
drops,
volumes? Okay.
no. The series, when the series drops on Netflix on the 7th, you better have them watched by the 9th on Sunday, so we can record a review of them 2 days later.
The comic books.
The comic books, no, yeah, we should have all the comics read and reviewed by this time.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fine.
It's like a little over a month.
We should put up our first comic review on the 5th, ahead of the first. Yeah. So and then we'll continue. We can do 1 volume a week for the following 6 weeks or 7. really,
Yeah.
when you include the extra stuff.
Yes.
So, sorry guys, we're planning out on camera a little bit here.
We tend to do that.
But here we
sometimes.
go. Let's get into this trailer. What do you say,
I
Fueguissimo?
am super down like a clown, Charlie.
All right, so I got to pull the bad boy up. Give me just a second. I got to take a little bit of a back route to get to it.
Take the back route home.
And
Take
there
the
it
back
is.
route home.
And it is... Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right, so... Boom, bada.
Now, did
Let's
you watch
move
the
it
little
bigger.
10-second teaser?
I did
kind of
watch the
thing?
10-second teaser. All it was the head thing from the poster with the key turning a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That was all it was. At least from what I remember. This is a full trailer, so we are gonna get into it.
Woo, damn.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself, Fuego. This is to me like you must like if you had a favorite Stephen King book that suddenly got an adaptation and was getting a first trailer, that's what this is like for me.
Oh, The Dark Tower.
Oh, well,
How about that?
let's hope that we get it's Netflix, so it's already going to be a better adaptation.
Massively.
All right, so in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, check it out. We're here.
Wow.
Key House!
I'd never get your father to talk about his life here. My kids need a home.
Does it have to be this home?
Yeah, I recognize
Wait, was that an Ashmore?
Are you my echo?
See, I told you.
The well. I have the well key back there. The well house key.
Amazing keys. Listen for them. They whisper.
You heard that?
Not an Ashmore, just looks like one.
Feels tailor-made for Netflix, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you see?
that's the ghost key.
Is that Georgie?
That's the ghost key. He's gonna flop. Flop. There he goes.
Bodhi?
Yep. This is so awesome.
Dang.
Oh.
How is any of this possible?
Oh. They found the Omega key.
Oh, I like the
You
brightly
don't know
lit.
what these keys unlock.
I can't hear you. I'm listening to this. Sorry.
People prefer when we just listen.
You woke me up.
Oh my god.
You have no idea what's coming.
Oh. Oh, I'm so excited.
There is a crazy evil thing who wants these keys.
Wow. They even got that location.
They're weapons.
These keys,
What?
they're our legacy. There's something that connects us with Dad.
Oh.
The past is always with us.
Yes.
You can try it on away.
Oh, what's it think?
It's always there.
The rainbow saber.
Whatever you think you understand about those keys,
Oh, the shadows
found the
following.
shadows key.
Interesting.
you don't.
Oh. I got a little.
All
I got a little
episodes
wet-eyed.
unlocking. That's great.
Ooh, ooh. All right, I'm gonna play that backwards in the actual.
So that obviously is going to be some sort of promotional build-up stuff. That website.
That's
that they
backwards.
just
Whatever
flashed.
that was backwards. I'm gonna play that backwards
Said
in the
something,
actual
Rendell
trailer.
Locke is dead or something. Or
So you guys aren't. You guys will be able to hear. I'm gonna play that backwards in the trailer. So, Cecil, in the editing room, make sure you play the last part of the trailer backwards, so all of us can hear what it says. I'm gonna hear it in the editing room. Maybe I'll record myself hearing it, but okay,
a
Fuego.
little mini reaction to the reaction.
Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk. I literally was wiping tears away from the corners of my eyes at the end because this looks like this is the fulfillment of something that I've wanted to see for so many years now. And they did such a beautiful job with not only Key House, but the effects and what I was hoping I'd see the ghost key and how Bodhi just flops over like that's the way it's supposed to be.
And that was in the first volume, if I remember right. Which is the only one that I've read actually.
The Well House is all first volume as well, but the head key, that's all second volume. And that's super awesome and aggressive, and oh my god, it's so amazing. All right, so that's my reaction. Fuego.
Mine is a little more tempered, honestly, because I don't have as much of a connection with the source material. The reason I didn't go on after reading the first volume was because I was just slightly underwhelmed. And this looks very well shot. I'm especially enjoying the lighting in a few of the corridors and some of the areas that they were walking through. It was bright, it was vibrant. It kind of gave me a Pushing Daisies vibe at times, but also even recent stuff like House with a Clock in its Walls and stuff like that. Stuff in these like gothic homes with all of these different crazy rooms. But dare I say, these effects honestly look better than the ones that we saw in that movie. The cast looks very competent, and I love that, this kid, I didn't like him in The Prodigy very much, but I thought he was tremendous in that first, It film and back in 2017. And there's obviously a reason he was a carryover, into this. Like that scene right there and all the crazy rainbow stuff going down. I could see somebody with just no understanding of this property thinking it looks a little on the generic side, if I'm going to be totally fair, if they don't understand the mythology, if they don't understand the full extent of what's going on. But
it looked a bit more fantasy. Young adult fantasy.
That's exactly
than I thought it would.
That's the vibe that I'm getting 100%. And maybe that's why it didn't initially connect with me, was because I thought that it had more of that vibe. There's some great shots in this trailer though, man.
Well, issue 1 is super horror. Like that's why there's something very very horrific that happens in issue 1 that kind of sets the
that
standard.
Shot too, like that stuff where
there's a lot of fantastical elements. Those keys, I have those keys in the background.
Yeah, it feels far more far more fantasy than horror to me.
So there's the head key, which Fuego was holding in the thumbnail. I think that's the harp key or the music key. No, the music key actually has a musical note on it. That's the Omega key. That's the ghost key. I can't remember what that key is down there. So I'm excited for our reread through because I haven't read them since I read them the first time in actual series form.
Be like rediscovering a lot of certain.
I really have, but a lot of this rang so true to me. The imagery is so well done that it immediately brought me back to panels from the comic book where I was like, oh my god, see, that's awesome. What was that? Sure. What was that thing? And it was one of the shadow monsters. I know.
I was gonna say it's a creature of some sort, obviously.
It's a shadow monster.
That's cool.
So there's a shadow key that lets you control shadows. And
we saw that later in the trailer with all the stuff on the
all the stuff following around them and everything. There's one of the keys that lets you control shadows. There's another key that makes you giant, like a behemoth, like Ant-Man, like Giant Man. Okay. There's so many different keys. It's so exciting to see them lay. But that's the interesting thing. All the keys are used to such great effect dramatically throughout the series that it's just impressive. The head key alone. The reason you see her using the head key is because that's a big thing. What happens when you use the head key is you literally open up your head and there's a bit of magic that happens where you are literally, the way they depict it in the comics.
I remember the picture with all the different sectors of the head.
Exactly. So actually I'll show them. I can show them actually. I got the book right here. We have
that ability. Now this takes place in Massachusetts, if I remember right.
It's either the New England area. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's either that or New Hampshire. I know Joe Hill lives in New Hampshire, and this is really, of all of his work, I've read all of Joe's novels, all of his short stories.
So this is Bodhi right here in the comic. So that's Bodhi right there, and that's him having taken off his head with the head key. But what they see inside is gorgeous. So this is what's actually inside your head. And you can see that Bodhi and his sister and brother are looking in over the top of the skull. So even Bodhi, even you get to see what's inside your head, but it's everything. And so during the series, she goes in and takes out all of her sadness and depression. And so she becomes like a total flatline. And she doesn't even realize how important those things are to have as a human and stuff like that.
I'm just remembering the diagram that I saw. It was a diagram of the kid's head, and it had all the colored sectors with the varying emotions corresponding.
The weird thing is that colored room in this looks a little bit closer to Inside Out than what we saw in there. I'm hoping that's not the head key. I'm hoping I'm really hoping that
It was that sort of.
I'm hoping that's not the representation of the head key, because that's a bummer.
It was this sort of like really just colored bright room stuff that gave me
Pretend I don't like scoldings, best tickle fights, Sims with dad, helping with homework, something outings. These look to be memories, but yeah, like if that's how they represent the head key, I'm going to be really disappointed, because that's not. Obviously, you saw how they did it. It was so much cooler.
Well, and I mean, don't
I know there's
discredit them
limitations in
if they
film,
take,
but
well, they also take
just a
liberties too.
Well, true.
As far as the adaptation process goes. But
we'll see. Maybe it'll be better than I think.
So yeah, I think this looks quite cool, but I don't have the connection with the source material that you do, so I'm not over the moon for it. But being Joe Hill, I'm super, super excited. Although, unfortunately, I didn't think Nosferatu was adapted that well either. So I'm very hopeful that with Netflix behind this, and I mean, it looks adeptly directed, and I didn't really get to see the cast of these kids do too much, but I don't know. It seems very fantastical, though, in contrast with elements of horror. And I know there's family drama involved, obviously, which is why they come to the home in the first place. So it's what the Lovecraft house, right? That's what they call it?
Lovecraft house, yeah. Key house. Lovecraft house.
Nice.
So, on the map in Nosferatu, it was called Keyhole. So there's
because there's also the memory tree or the something tree, which is in horns, and then they also even they've got some king areas there too, which is cool. But yeah, man, I mean it's been
you gotta
such
be
a long...
excited about the series. Though,
I'm definitely excited about the series, man. As I said, I've read everything else that Joe Hill has done, whether it's comics or just longer form print and stuff, except for Locke and Key. So it's kind of a shame that I've been holding off, but I was kind of holding off because I wanted to wait until this was coming.
So it was relevant. And stuff,
exactly. Yeah, truly.
So the question is it a Witcher 8 or is it a Daredevil 13? What are we going to get as far as episode number? That's we need. I guess we can look into it.
Yeah, I thought it was just 8. But
is it just 8?
It's either 8 or 10. I want to say. But
that's what I'm wondering. Like
I'm sure we could look real quick on.
Yeah, I guess we could.
We do have the capability.
But.
Yeah, if
I don't
not,
know.
I mean,
does it look vaguely Stephen Kingish at all?
If I'm gonna make a Stephen Kingish comparison, it's got Talisman vibes. It's got maybe a little bit of the vibe of stuff that he's done with kids specifically. Stand By Me, It, The Institute, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Let's see.
10 episodes.
10 episodes. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 10 episodes, and they'll all be available day one. So for better or for worse, everyone's going to binge it with the quickness. So
well, we'll have our review up within 2 days, or
yes,
we'll review it that Sunday. Because I guarantee you, I'm going to stay up that Thursday night before, and as soon as it drops at midnight, I'm going to start to binge this mother because I've been waiting so damn long. Either that, or I'll just wake up early on the 7th and just make it. That's my
Lock
day.
and Key day.
That's my day. Yeah. Maybe I'll do like little updates in between. Oh my god, this episode. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below? Are you excited about Locke and Key coming to Netflix?
Jason Chamberlain, are you excited about this? I know how much you also love this series.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. We're going to be coming at you with I'm guessing a triple trailer reaction because we have to react to New Mutants, we have to react to Brahms the Boy 2, and then the Blade movie. The Blade... Not the Blade you want, the Blade from Full Moon movie, the Puppet Master.
Oh, that's right.
We got to react to that too.
Okay, so that'll be our next trio.
He already forgot.
Trailer trio.
So you'll have a trailer trio coming at you in the very near future. Also, I don't know if this is going to go up first or if the review is going to go up first, but Fuego and I are literally minutes away from running over to watch Underwater. So we're going to be putting up a review of that
Creatures.
also. So thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias, Jaime, and Fuego.
Thank you very much to our patrons, and remember, stay scared.